Hello and welcome back to another episode of Battletech. And the last one, we got a new Centurion, which I want to go equip immediately. And I think we might have to just wait around a little bit here for our different mechs, as we do have the Shadowhawk and the Trebuchet out. And if I put this Centurion into refit here, it's also going to be out for a while, which is unfortunate. So we're going to strip its equipment, we're going to max its armor, and we're going to do the exact same thing that I did for the other Centurion, is we're going to put a couple medium lasers in this CT, and then we are going to put triple CERM 6 in that left torso. We're going to take off a tiny bit on either leg here. I think it's that, and then one leg down to 95, which should be good. And trip SRM ammo, and heat sinks to keep the mech shooting. Is it trip or quad? Does that take 400 rounds or 300 rounds? I don't remember, and I feel like I want to pack those in the legs. Kind of. I don't know. Yeah, they're probably fine in the side torsos. Let's do 4 tons. That way it's just tons of ammo. And then one more heat sink. Because who needs jump jets on this kind of Centurion? Our heat efficiency is up, our firepower is up, our range is down, but that doesn't matter because our durability is super high. It's going to take you 11 days to put together that Centurion. So we have 2 basically identical Centurions. Yeah, 4 tons of ammo. Excellent. I put the heat sinks in the legs. It doesn't matter where we put the various equipment. In the end, it may matter for various RNG aspects, but that isn't really that important in the end. Speaking of which, we do have a lot of random parts and small bits here that we have been collecting that I kind of want to go to the store and do something about. Because on this planet, there is infinite, unlimited Griffin parts, Griffin 1Ns. And the Griffin 1N is not a bad mech. 3 lasers, 3 missiles. It fits right into my strategy of medium lasers and CERMs. So, I'm contemplating purchasing a Griffin here. 600,000-ish per piece, and we'd have to buy 3 of them because we need 3 parts. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that.
New equipment available.
It's going to be a little costly. But we're going to get ourselves a Griffin. The 1Ns use their jump jets to stay at range and pelt their opponents from relative safely. The 1N can run hot if they spend all their time bounding around the battlefield taking pot shots, though. I think this might be a replacement for the Vindy. So I'm not sure about that, though. The Vindy has been a very good mech for me. Thinking the Griffin can replace it, though. Our front line being a dragon followed up with 2 Centurions, with a Griffin following in behind it. Alternatively, we could but put into storage the Shadowhawk, which I've never really had just a good design for yet, and replace it with a 55-tonner that is more appropriate. So, you sure you want to stop this task? It'll be refunded 3,000. Sure, that's fine. So we'll put the Griffin into the mech bay. We'll go and start to equip that Griffin with the Zameta, which is the CERMs and the medium lasers. And I could theoretically get another bay here to have more stuff, but I feel like I'm still doing okay right now with my storage. Strip equip, max armor, and we're gonna go with Trep Mets. Grab a small laser as well, because we can. And then get Trip CERM 6. That should fit. 1 ton remaining. Wow, only 1 ton. That's not much. Maybe Trip CERM 4. Maybe that's what we'll do. Trip CERM 4 to replace the 6s. because we don't have the ability to get any other things in here like Endo or Pharaoh to reduce this weight here to get some more space. We're gonna need some jump jets on this thing in order to have a little bit of maneuverability, and we're gonna need some heat sinks, and we're also gonna need firepower. Damn, this thing is not gonna have as much heat efficiency as I wanted. Instead of 3 CERM 4s, let's see what 2 CERM 6 looks like. Is that the same? Yeah, it's the same amount of missiles. I don't think it's different in terms of tonnage. Tonnage 2? What was that? Yeah, tonnage 2. There should be tonnage 3. So yeah, it's the same amount of stuff. Just depends on how we want to separate it out. The medium lasers are nice to have. I could just not fire everything every turn. I could theoretically get on the Trip CERM 6 and just not have it jump and be another fast brawly type thing. But I kind of want to have the Trip CERM 6 jumping, which would be amazing. If I just had it as a triple CERM 6 mech that can jump around. I'm not sure. I might do something that I haven't done yet, which is SRM 2s. Which, I mean, I'm not sure, like, are they more accurate or anything, or they're just smaller? Because I could just put on Trip CERM 2s, which is basically a single CERM 6, but it just is in different quantity of weapons. I only really need maybe a single ton of ammo for that, and then I can put on the medium lasers and small laser backup and grab the heat sinks that I want and the jump jets that I want. Then I can take a lot of jump jets and get a lot of mobility out of it. Maybe another heat sink here, get some heat efficiency. I don't know. I feel like this mech is going to do okay. It's got some lasers. It's got some CERMs. We can always make its CERMs bigger in the future if we wish. And we want to be able to constantly jump with this thing. We want to be able to jump far. So I am actually really tempted to fill this mech with jump jets. And it is. So that's full with jump jets, which means it can jump everywhere. I think I'm okay with this. I think I am. Maybe instead of that, we could do 2 CERM 4? And then we jump our legs down a little bit. And we take just 1 ton of 2 for 2 CERM 4. Maybe we take 2 tons of CERM 4. 2 tons for 2 CERM 4. Not exactly as many missiles as I wanted, but it's going to have a ton of mobility, and that's what we'll be using this guy for. This will be sort of like Decker's new mech. Unused tonnage. Wait, what? It does? 0.6 remaining. Oh, okay. There we go. Confirm. Save it up.
Logged and noted.
And, let's see here. Trebuchet is 5 days away. Yeah, let's just leave it for now. Wonder if even I should just put away the Trebuchet. I think it's going to be okay, though. The Trebuchet's got a fair amount of energy, which is quite nice to have. Alright. We have Zinumik, and let us fast forward a bit so we can get some mechs back. We're going to have to go through a financial report before then, which is unfortunate.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
We're getting down to that 1 million mark with 3 months left. We're just going to stay at normal. Don't want to go crazy yet, And we're just going to pump through here. Power conduits are ready to rock. That is excellent. We won't do any other upgrades right now, as we don't have the spare cash. But as soon as I get, say, the Centurion back online, then I'll feel we'll have 2 Brawl Centurions. We'll really be able to go and push people in. So let us go grab a contract here. I feel like we have got some good stuff. Repossession. A directorate leader has fallen behind on payments for their armored vehicles, and our leasing agent has been unable to repossess the heavily armored vehicles. We've decided that sending a more explosive message is the best way to ensure that others do not take future liberties. Alright. Vehicles with a secondary lance of mechs, you can optionally destroy them all, and there's a bonus. Excellent. So if there's secondary lance of mechs, I might want to take some more salvage here in case I get some good salvage out of the mechs. 2 choices I feel is good. We'll just go medium here, just so we can get a little bit of money. We'll have enough to survive for the next next month's credit. Let's see here. Decker is in his Vindy. I guess Moose can be in Ascent. What's the Treb build again? It's 2 Serm 6, 4 medium laser, no jumps. Oh right, that's why there's a little bit of armor shavings, because I shaved a little bit because of like legs and stuff, right? Must be. I think the 2 Centurions are more important than this Trebuchet, and I think Glitch is better there, and Medusa is better here, because she's got her piloting in her guts to go in the Dragon to be a evasive mover. The higher the piloting, the better the fast character. So that's good. Alright. I think we're good here. Let's go and deploy. Man, if right now I could field 4 Centurion A's with that same build, 3 Serm 6, 2 medium laser, and just run them forward as a wall of Centurion, I would. I feel that I would, because, I don't know, it's like such a good loadout. But we are going to make some decent pay here, get some moolah, and possibly get some salvage out of these mechs. The target vehicles have been detected in this area, Commander. Move up, make contact, and engage the targets. Keep an eye out for enemy mechs as well.
Time to get dirty.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Straightforward, people.
Confirmed.
Aye, aye.
Moving out.
There's some enemy vehicles. No problem at all. I'll just keep sprinting here to get us all into the hill on the ridgeline. And then next turn we'll move over the ridgeline and everybody will open fire and it'll be absolutely wonderful. Decker, I almost want you to jump. It'll get you closer.
Lifting off.
I wonder how you're going to do with your new Griffin soon. That's going to be kind of cool.
Good to go.
And Glitch, give us a nice sprint. Right to there, please.
Moving fast.
Good job, girl. Now the enemy's going to make a move.
Enemy detected.
Good to go.
And now Behemoth, I want to get you just below the ridgeline here.
Copy that.
Is you're gonna, I feel like I want to make you lead us over the ridgeline. Enemy mechs coming into our range. They're coming to us. Oh, that's so nice of them. We don't have to track them down or anything. We can just go and get them. Alright, Moose. Let's do this. Or I guess I should jump Decker somewhere. Absolutely amazing overview video. Got it. Overview view. There. Drop into mid position. Let's see what we got. Striker? SRM carrier. Oh god. Okay, LRM carrier. Okay, SRM carrier needs to die immediately. That is #1 priority target. Everybody shoot the SRM carrier.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Okay, it's dead. Thank God.
Vehicle trashed.
Those things are just wrong in terms of the amount of damage they have. Oh, enemy mech.
I'm gonna need a medic.
What? Really? Wow. Screw you. That's an LRM 5. That's maybe a Shadowhawk. We're gonna move forward and take a shot with Moose here. I'm gonna try the multi-targeting here. Multi-target. That guy. That guy. That guy. Because I've never used this before. Let's see how it works. Nice. And do I shoot the next person now?
Enemy unit destroyed.
No? Okay, never mind.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And then let's move up.
You betcha.
Multi-target? I want to see how this works one of these days. Fire!
Firing everything I've got.
Guess that didn't work out in the end. Oh well. I got rid of the LRM carrier and the SRM carrier first thing, and that got rid of the majority of their scariness. They just have a few guys here, which I'm not that concerned about. Because we have a dragon that can stomp.
Moving out.
Go, go, dragon. Step on the enemy. And then fire some small lasers for good measure. Just because he can.
Vehicle down.
Excellent. Enemy light mech? Yep, spider. We're gonna use some sensor locks here and maybe a melee if he's in range. We'll take that guy out. Yeah, because he's got 4 evasion. Decker, get some more evasion, please, by making a wonderful jump.
Firing jump jet.
Because that is what you do. You jump around and sensor lock things. Goodbye, evasion.
Sensors locked on.
And that's got to be a Shadowhawk, I feel. Is he going to move into view? Oh, it's a Griffin. It's a 1S. That's interesting. The missiles are on the left torso of the 1S. It's a different variant than the one that I just purchased. Glitch has sensor lock. Also, could just pound this guy. Not a bad chance to hit. Even if we could also boost that to some really good chances to hit. And we could just kill this guy outright. Let's do it.
Got it.
Yeah, gone. I love sensor lock on lights. It just makes getting rid of them so much easier compared to other times. Also, that gives me all my morale back practically, so it makes it super efficient to use. If I know that I can get a really good hit and possibly take on an enemy mech. Bad chances for the Griffin, so we'll try to kill the striker here.
All weapons committed.
Did some damage to it. Striker must be kind of heavy, maybe. its initiative is happening fairly near the end.
Commander,
Behemoth, move forward.
moving to position.
And pound away. Vehicle destroyed.
One more for the trashy.
So we're 50% through the enemy mechs. We've taken only one of them down, so there's just this one other mech remaining. We could maybe take our time with this Griffin. I don't know there's going to be... Well, actually, the salvage table might be flooded with SRM 6s and stuff like that, which is okay. I'm okay with salvaging a bunch of SRM 6s. But what we could do here is we could take our time relatively and try to take this Griffin apart piece by piece. So I could go for a side here, drop the side off, hopefully, maybe not. Did a lot of damage to him though.
Waiting for orders.
I can get actually pretty close with this.
Aye, aye.
And if we damage the pilot enough, it would be wonderful. So pilot injured.
Reporting critical hit.
So this must be the amount of injuries that pilot has gotten, or can have, or whatever.
I hear ya.
I'm not sure, but that is good.
Coordinates received.
That's one injury. I don't want to actually CT this thing. I kind of want to side torso it. So I almost don't even want to shoot from this angle. Side torso. Yeah, has way more health than the CT right now. Let's just brace for a second. I want to swing my mechs around his other side.
Receiving you.
Like this, which is going to lead me to having a larger % chance to hit that side, which is really good for possibly taking out that side. So you can see how this is red on this side. I'm probably not going to hit the CT from here.
Let's see how you like this.
And knockdown. That's another pilot injury, which is good. Excellent. Now we want to do all the pilot injuries we can.
Receiving you.
Let's see here. Let's see. You can move around this guy's side to here, because I want to take a called shot at his other side torso. Now that he's down, we can get onto that side. A called shot to that side torso is actually a really good chance. We're going to overheat with this, so we'll cut out a couple medium lasers.
Roger.
Right torso destroyed. Pilot injured from the ammo explosion. Excellent. Let's just reserve my stuff. What? Wait, what do we have left on this enemy mech? I mean, really. He's basically defeated. Why is he not dead yet? I don't want to CT him, though. I'm just gonna brace up for a second here.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
Wait, what?
What can I do for you? Sound smart.
Enemy turn.
Cooling.
Will he stand up, please? Because he's neutered. I mean, he has nothing. Right? He can just punch my mechs. I mean, I've seen how this ended for Phil on one thing, where his pilot died because of it. But Can't I just punch you? Let's just punch you. I mean, I don't know.
Engaging physical attack.
It's the best I can do against this kind of thing. Lost guarded. Here comes a physical attack. Ah, a little bit of damage.
Damage minimal.
Why can't I just get that Griffin to give up already?
Orders?
I mean, he can't win. I mean, he theoretically could crit all 4 of our heads out in 4 melee attacks in a row, but whatever, there goes the CT. I did the best I could in order to take him out, except I didn't have another called shot, or else I would have gone for a leg, which would have been another knockdown. So, unfortunately, wasn't able to do that and get all 3 salvages on that mech, but I should get a couple. Right? I should get a couple. Or just one. We'll see. We destroyed the enemy mechs, we destroyed the enemy forces, we got 400,000 C-bills for it. All of our mechs are wonderful, except for Decker, who's going to be out for 17 days. And, yeah, just 1 salvage. But hey, we get a Spider 5e out of it, which is nice. We get to lock that in. And you can see here, yeah, a bunch of LRMs and SERMs were logging down the potential salvage, but we did get 2 LRM-20s, which is kind of cool. If we get a LRM kind of mech in the future, maybe we can equip to that. Maybe in our trebuchet. Some medium lasers in LRM-20? Maybe. Maybe in the future. I don't know about right now. I'm really thinking that SRMs are super powerful and ready to rock. But Lady Arano's contract to liberate House Carosas is ready for review at the command center. We should follow up when we think we're ready. Alright. Hit continue there. Spatter 5V is hands down the most maneuverable mech you can field. Unfortunately, we don't have space for it. We're just going to send it to storage. And it's interesting, we don't really have like a limit of how much we can store. There's probably just like some great big room on this Argo that's just full of mechs I'm not using. Look at our contracts here. We got 1 more on this planet. Local pirate organization that struck our facilities, personnel, and convoy half a dozen times. My superiors would like to even the score. Would like to hire as a pirate lance to just find the pirate lance and destroy it. But then there is the priority mission liberation at Smithon, which is always good pay. So I think we're going to go do that in the next episode. But that is it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.